Hey y'all, it's me Tiffany and welcome back to my channel. So I did this video like last week and I really hated the way it looked. For some reason there was something like spotty on my camera and the lighting was just bad. It was just ugh. So I've already returned the book, so I'm not gonna be holding it up. I'll just put it on the screen somewhere and let's talk about this manga. So for the kid I saw in my dreams, this is an interesting series so far. My library currently has to volume 6 in English, and I know the 7th is supposed to come out soon, even though there's not a date. It's just a year, so at sometime in 2022. I'm enjoying this so far, and I want to read this as they get published in English instead of reading scans. That's just how I want to do it, so that's how I'm going to do it. So I am gonna have some spoilers in this, but I'm not gonna go through each little plot line of spoilers, so it's kind of just broad spoilers. So if that's an issue, or if you just want to dabble in a little bit, that's what I'm trying to do here. I do plan on talking about the other volumes, so as those progress, there's going to have to be more spoilers, but none of these I plan to just, like I said, destroy the entire plot or the endings. So I have not read Erase, and I'm seeing that that's supposed to be really good too. And this isn't a phenomenal, and Erase is supposed to be better, so I'm definitely thinking about checking that out. But this is basically about our main character named Scenery. He is a twin. This has a lot to do with like murder, mystery, a little bit of horror, and twin bonds. So he hasn't gotten over the aspect that his parents died, and his twin basically was going to take the abuse that their dad was going to lease on our main character, but then that's when people broke in and killed his parents. Scenery, I hope I'm saying that right, caught a glimpse of the killer, and so he wants to travel across country to find the fireman. He is full of revenge, and he wants to basically revenge his family. The twin bond thing is really cool here because it turns out the other twin is alive, even though our main character does not believe so. And they can kind of see what the other person saw, and it's a unique dynamic, at least to me. I'm sure there's other stories like this as well as everything else, but it's unique for my manga reading experience, and it's done very well. I think it's a promising start to a thriller manga, and I am kind of hoping this either turns into a bloodbath of revenge or a really cool redemption arc. I don't want it to be halfway. I want it to be completely one way or the other. Of course, I want there to be emotion and stuff like that because these are supposed to be humans and you're supposed to have fleshed out characters. But I either want him to go fully into the revenge or find a way to move on with his grief. Because I've read stories that kind of go us into a little bit of madness, then get reeled back, or kind of like seem like they're going to change and just flip. I don't want that. I want one or the other. Okay, so I mentioned that it is unique to me, but there are some other aspects of the story, like the foreshadowing, and some of the plot stuff is a little predictable, but this did not ruin the experience for me. I still think it was enjoyable. I still wanted to instantly pick up volume 2, which is fortunately out at the time I read volume 1. And you know, I can see why a lot of people may not like this art style, but that did not destroy the enjoyment for me. I do think, like, the main female character that we see in this volume's character design isn't really that aesthetically pleasing, at least for me, but as I said, it did not ruin the enjoyment, but this is manga, so I need to talk about the art a little bit, right? But I don't think it's horrible. I've definitely read manga with worse art, so take that for what you will. So this is just a start up to the story. I don't know how much to say without ruining the plot line. This is definitely an interesting start, and I didn't mention this, but I do like how there's just very subtle supernatural elements in the story, so it makes me intrigued how this is gonna go, because I've read nothing else by this author, and as I mentioned earlier, Erase was supposed to be really good, so I'm hoping this will be as well. So guys, if you've read this, let me know in the comment section below, and if you're ready, we will talk about the next volume soon. Bye!